Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Sergio Blanco makes his big league debut right after this. Sergio Blanco steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players, because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Marrero loves it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Rico Hernandez.
Digging in now, Rico Hernandez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Simon Covey, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Richard McLean gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Digging in, J.C. Embry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Now in the box, Victor Marrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, who was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Blanco is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Blanco really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Settling in now, Stanley Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Popped him up. Marrero is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, second baseman, Alex Warren.
In now, Alex Warren. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Reed Lambert. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Padilla on at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Striding in, Jim Reed. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
On the ground to the right side. Warren in the hole. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Three and 2, full count. Three-two pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Covey. And that's the third out. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Leading off the inning, Luis Aparicio, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Blanco makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
A 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The pitcher, Richard McLean, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Johnny.
Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Jennings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Aparicio rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Jacoby Jones, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Jennings stands at first with one out. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
To third. Marrero is there, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Rico Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Rico Hernandez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Popped him up. Padilla waits on it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at his career totals, Contreras enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready now, Sergio Blanco. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Bogarts over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Digging in to try it again, J.C. Embry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Simon Covey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now a changeup blocks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. High and deep to right center. Lambert is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Stanley Rodriguez.
Standing in, Stanley Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Padilla ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Stepping up now, Victor Marrero.
Third baseman, Victor Marrero.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesse Padilla. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 run, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Covey is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in, Reed Lambert. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jim Reed. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lambert is off at first with 2 away. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He's running in there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And here's the 3-2 from him. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, Alex Warren. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Warren.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next,
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Luis Aparicio. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Up next for Milwaukee, pitcher Richard McClain.
Digging in, Richard McClain. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Johnny Jennings.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Jennings, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1 halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Pluzak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So digging in now, Wilson Contreras reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 16, Sergio Blanco.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Sergio Blanco. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Covey on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 5, Rico Hernandez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Rico Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Slow roller back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Simon Covey.
Ready once again, Simon Covey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains tied 1-1. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. No hits to this point.
Fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Popped him up. Jennings in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Into the box, J.C. Embry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Warren is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Ready for another chance. Victor Marrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And right into the... Oh, it's off the third base bag. Jones takes it in. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Woody Doyle takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. In now, Jesse Padilla, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still even at 2-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Severino Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Stanley Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Stanley Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Reed is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman, Alex Warren.
Standing in, Alex Warren. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Padilla trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Reed Lambert. He singled his last time up.
Reed Lambert.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up fouled by inches. Wow. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jim Reed.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Reed. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Luis Aparicio. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Hey. 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Louis Arney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Louis Arney.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 will be a base hit into center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The first baseman, Johnny Jennings.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Johnny Jennings. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Embry
Takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Rico Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Rico Hernandez, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle, reined in. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Parker Bridwell will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Parker Bridwell.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Will Enright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 50, Will Enright.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the first baseline. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bullet to first base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Contreras on second. Enright at first, one gone. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
At the plate, Victor Marrero, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Abraham Gold will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So here's the cleanup hitter, Simon Covey. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high. 2-0 count. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Breaking balls in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Embry has it on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Stanley Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lambert sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Warren.
Into the box now, Alex Warren. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Bogarts rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Luis Aparicio, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sylvester Marsh enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 24, Sylvester Marsh. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 8.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jesse Padilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Jesse Padilla
takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Reed Lambert. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. Ground ball right side. Zambrano comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Left fielder, Jim Reed.
Stepping into the box, Jim Reed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4th.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Chavez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Parker Bridwell gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Sylvester Marsh wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.